Hey Ron, my name is Bo. I really hope you like the package I sent you. In this short video, I'm going to show you 6 critical problems with your website that are costing you money and clients. I will show you the problems. I'm going to show you how to fix them as well. Real quick, let's go over the problems before we begin. So number one, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. Number two, you focus on features of your product instead of customer benefits. Number three, you do not use headlines to catch the interest of your visitors. And number four, you don't have any customer recommendations. Number five, you do not have a customer-friendly design. Number six, your call to actions are weak. So these 6 problems that I'll talk about in the next 10 minutes, when I'm done, you'll have your eyes open about the problems with your website and will know exactly how to solve them yourself. I got your website pulled up, so let's get started. To begin with, I just want to say it looks like you have a successful company. You've made a lot of money, and you're been servicing people for looks like 49 years, and that's just awesome. I have a lot of respect for that. So real quick, number one, let's get started. Number one, you have a brochure website, not one that sells. What I mean by that is it looks fine right now, but it just functions as a paper brochure that you post it online. To compete online, you need to think of your website as an extension of your sales department. Think of it as a salesman that works around the clock to help the customers proceed to the point where they're ready to make a purchase. Your company website should be your most prized asset. A good company website should focus on describing the problems the customer is having. This way, the customer will feel understood. It should also give the customer the opportunity to do something on your site that will help solve their problem. As your website is now, it just describes what your business does instead of getting the customer to feel emotionally connected and attached to the benefits that your service can do. So what I suggest you do to solve the problem, for every service and product you've got, write some text that makes the customer feel more interested in the service and product. For example, what problems the customer is experiencing right now, how your service can solve the problems for the customer, why the customer should choose you and not your competition. Give them a small push towards getting the customer to actually choose you. It could be offering a free phone consultation. And I see you already got that. We'll go over that in just a minute, what I think you should do about that. These are some things that a normal salesman would do to a potential customer if he was meeting with them, and you should do the exact same thing. Number two, you focus on the features of your product instead of customer benefits. You give them very objective descriptions of your service instead of focusing on what your service can do for the potential customers. Customers just want to know how their lives will be improved with your product. They don't care about technical descriptions of the service itself. You don't use headlines to catch the interest of your visitors. And what I mean by that, you do have some headlines, but there's a better way to go about it. Also, your Ron Case Roofing, it's pretty small here. I would definitely advise making that bigger. We'll go over the design in a minute. So headlines are the most important piece of the text on your website. Just like reading through a newspaper, you skim through and find the headlines and which will catch your interest. Without headlines, you can't even read the newspaper. The same is true for websites. Statistically, you have 4 to 5 seconds to catch the interest of your visitors. If you don't, they'll just go back and go to Google and find your competitors and go choose them. What I suggest you do is make your headlines a little bigger. Obviously, update the design. Like I said, we'll go over that. Don't have any customer recommendations. That's a big one. People want to know that you're trustworthy. People want to know that they should choose you and that you do a good job. Having customer reviews or testimonies just gives you credibility, makes the customer feel safe that they're choosing the right person that's going to do the right job for them. One thing is your competitors, they all have a testimony page or a review page for customers to leave reviews, and that's one thing you're falling behind on compared to your competitors. Let's do number 5. So number 5, you don't have a customer-friendly design. And what I mean by that is it's outdated. You can clearly tell this was designed probably in the 2000s. It's 2019, so having a modern website is a must if you want to keep up with the competition. Your images, I can barely see them. If I zoom in, I could see them, but most people don't know how to do that. so they're not going to zoom in and see your images. Your text, it's kind of, I can read it on my screen, but someone with bad eyes would definitely have to zoom in. The text down here, it's pretty small. That's even hard for me to read. 85% of consumers will abandon a site due to poor design, and then, yeah, they'll just go to your competitors. That's not good. Not what you want. Number 6, your call to actions are weak. And what I mean by that is you have this when you think roof, think wrong case, 801. And then you have this one down here, call for a free estimate. What I suggest you do is put this up in the top, really big. When I was talking about those headlines, that's what I meant. Really big, popping out there, call for a free estimate. If you go to your competitor's website, they all have that. And it just gets their attention. It gets them calling you, and it's easier to proceed with a sell if they're calling you.
Hey, I'm Bo. I'm an account executive over here at Octopus Mountain Studios.
And I'm Nate. I'm the owner and founder of Octopus Mountain Studios. We just wanted to say thanks so much for taking a few minutes to check out our video. We know these problems are costing you clients. We also know they're costing you money. What we'd recommend is just give us a call, 801-413-9540, or shoot us an email, info@octopusmountain.com. From there, we'll schedule a free consultation with you, take you through all the other additional problems we found on your website, show you exactly how to fix them. And from there, you're welcome to use your own dev team or fix them yourself, or we'd be happy to take care of all the problems for you. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day.